Hey Aries, this is Chronic Joy Tarot, and this is going to be your August mid-month update for August 2017. And if you're returning to my channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. I appreciate all your comments, your shares, your subscribes, the likes, all the ways that you engage with my channel are very much appreciated. I've just been doing this a couple months online here on YouTube, and I'm just having so much fun. I hope you are too. If you're new to my channel, please know my style varies a little bit. I mean, there are readers that are similar to me, but I don't really go for predictions or, outcomes or, this is more about your personal development, your spiritual self, your higher self, and what path to take to continue to develop yourself. Okay, so it's all about you here, where you're starting, something to focus on, to expand upon. And the something to focus on I always get from the oracle card. I pull one oracle card and then I do the tarot spread. This reading, I'm using this deck, Messages from Your Angels, for the oracle card. And then the tarot spread is my Zen Tarot deck here by Osho. That's my go-to. That's the one I always use. My reading style's fluid. Every card isn't going to have the same meaning in every reading. I go with my intuition more than anything, and the cards are just tools. These two decks were my first ever that I ever got. They were both given to me at once by the same lovely soul. And so we can thank these cards for being where we are now. Okay? All right, Aries, let's see where you're starting. Oh, look at this. This is the angel Ariel. And this message says, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So, you're expanding. You are expanding, Aries. This is your, and I love it that it's coming right in the middle of a solar eclipse. I mean, everything's opening up, right? This is a big portal. This is a big time of change right now. And for you, you're going up. There's nowhere to go but up for you, Aries. You're rising, you're expanding, you're elevating your spirit and your sense of who you are in this world. It's beautiful. The spread here is called the Flying Bird. This is your point of liftoff. This is where you stand now. The burden. Okay, this is a mind card. It's a cloud card. And this is really, really perfect for this reading, because this is saying that perhaps you've felt a little bogged down, a little stuck. Your spirit hasn't had a chance to soar. Maybe your spiritual practices, whatever they are, have taken a backseat to other events in your life, or that it's just gotten a little stagnant. So this is a good place because you can only grow from here, right? And if you are on that path of spiritual expansion, then shedding some of the things that no longer serve you are going to be called for here, okay? The position of this card is one that could block your progress. So let's see what that energy is. Yeah, guilt. That's a mind card as well. So let me just see what's coming next. Yeah. Okay, so this is a time for you, Aries, that you are guided to listen less and focus less on external energies and the should and should nots of your life, right? The things that your mind tells you, or the things that others tell you or put upon you. Less about, and especially if this is how you've lived your life so far, or if you're just in a period of time right now where it's a little bit crunchy or stuck, or you're looking for some real new level expansion. The mind is a beautiful tool and a wonderful thing to use, but it is not all, right? And right now, it's not your friend. Right now, your heart and your inner guidance, and that's the next card I pulled. And another thing to know is that the left side of this wing of this flying bird spread are internal energies. And these are things that are happening within you that are sort of hidden and others aren't aware of. And then the right side are external energies. And this is how it shows up in your life, or what others see. So you're guided to really take hold of your inner guidance and make it show up in your life. So, say let me just come up with a situation here. Say that you want to change careers, and your mind and others around you tell you, well, this is what you went to school for. You've got to stick in that career. This is what you committed to. Stay committed to it. Don't change careers, right? That's guilt, and that's a burden, because your inner self and your spirit and your, sort of intuition knows that it's time to make a change. And so you're going to make the change, and it's going to show up in your life, and you're going to try something new, and people are going to see you following your heart. Okay? That can never have a negative effect, following your heart. Not ever, if you're true to who you are. Okay? Then the next internal reaction, if you follow this guidance, is the sense of playfulness. You're going to find you tap into some real fun, some real enjoyment of your life. It's these two energies you got to get past, right? Where you're starting and the chatter that's going on in your mind. Get past those, follow your heart, and you'll open up a new way. You'll open up this new experiences, allowing your gifts to develop, allowing your spiritual self to expand, and it's going to feel good. Okay? The next external energy and the way it shows up in your life is the Master. And this is the final card of the major arcana. This is the apex. This is the place that you want to end up, right? Mastering your life, mastering the way you respond to others, having that internal guidance and that space of your heart opened up big enough so that anything that comes along, you can handle, right? Because you've mastered your inner self. You've mastered that spiritual guidance. And so the things that come along that maybe oppose your path, you'll sidestep it, and it won't really have that big of an effect. It won't be that big of a speed bump in your road, because you're good, right? You're following your guidance, and you're trusting your life. Now, don't hold back who you are. This card of suppression is showing, it's a very deep, deep card. And this is especially for you, Aries, don't hold your fire in, right? Let it be. The longer you hold it in, the more inflamed it's going to be when it comes out, right? So you want to just continue to express yourself and be yourself from your heart space, from who you are. Holding back and hiding parts of yourself are only harming you. Okay? They're only going to harm you. The outcome of this reading I pulled is this schizophrenia card, and it doesn't mean you're crazy, but it does mean you're going to come to a place where you have to make a decision. Okay? And now going back to my example, if it's like a career change, just pretend that you're changing careers and you've decided you're going to start doing, like, say you've always wanted to be, say you went to school and studied to be an educator, a teacher. But inside you can feel you really just want to do yoga and teach yoga. It's still being a teacher. It's still part of who you are. But the people around you are like, what? You wasted your whole education and now you're not going to take advantage of it? You're not going to be, no, because whatever it is that you truly want inside and whatever you're trusting your intuition to guide you through is going to open up your life. It's going to make changes. And you might come to a place where, like maybe say at first you start teaching yoga in the evening and you have a day job as an educator and you do both. But maybe you might come to a point where you got to choose one. Maybe the yoga becomes so expansive and you get so involved in it and have so much fun with it that you want to do that only, right? So you'll know, and you might have to come to a time where you let go of one in order for the other to blossom. But it might just be a simple decision, do I go right or left? And the point of this card is to not get yourself stuck too long in one place so that you're inactive, right? And that's the same that goes along with this suppression card. So your middle energies here are good and rooted in going with the flow of who you are, if you come upon places in your path where you feel stuck or you don't know how to express yourself or you don't know what to do next, just know that's part of it, because then there's more cards beyond that, right? There's more to the story. You're not ever done. We're never done. You don't arrive at a place and then that's it. You finished, right? We're never done. And you can't get it wrong because it's never done. So decision after decision will take you along your path. And as you expand and your path goes higher as well as forward, you'll find that it's much more fulfilling along the way. Okay? I hope this made sense and I hope it resonated for you guys. If it did, or if it didn't, either way, leave me a comment, and I try to respond to everybody. And if you want something that's more specific to your situation and you have questions and you want a personal reading, contact me through my About section and we can set that up. Okay? Otherwise, I will talk to you, Aries, in September.